This game's massive, by the way, compared to the previous one. The Simulacrum. The Simulacrum? Simulacrum. I don't know, that's a... They could be making words up for all I know. All I know is that we have another stone puzzle with the flying stuff. So that'll be interesting. What's down here? Nothing, just a cave-in? And/or either a cave-in or a place that was never mined out in the first place. I'm glad we're not fighting for a while, because it's giving my character a chance to recover a bit. Anyone bad in here? Let's take a look around with that before we touch anything. Hello? Anyone bad in here? No? So what am I trying to do in here? Pressing the button does... Huh. Pressing the button makes them all move a little bit, for some reason. What happens if I push one and then press that? Do they reset? They reset when you press the button. Okay, learning things. But I have no context for this place, so... not a question mark. Let's do the quill. Block. Puzzle. Because I don't know what I accomplished by moving these blocks. They're not currently blocking anything, so that's not the puzzle. So I assume... I'm just going to walk over here to fill the map in for the sake of that. I assume I'm going to see something that's going to indicate where I want these to be. Oh, that might be what's going on with this glowy stuff over here. And that's probably how I unlock my access to... Is that a key? I think that's a key. So... Where do I want these to be? You know what? For the sake of science, I'm going to quick save and then walk into these just to see what happens. Oh, you just can't walk into them. Never mind. But clearly the blocks represent these locations, so I need to move these things. So look, what's behind that door? There's a lever behind this door. But the door has not only has a force field in it, but it's also a closed door. This is also a closed door. So I need to reach that lever probably. That lever probably opens this door right here with the key in it. But I need to get to... I need to figure out how to open the door. So is there another lever in here? I don't see any button or lever around here. Or anything like that. No. I don't really see anything. I'm gonna make a basic mark of the, this is where the lone block is. Because there's 3 in a line and 1 lone one. I wanted to make sure I get the orientation right on the room. So let's see here what this looks like. Right in front of me is the lone block. So it looks like they're perfectly in order. It's like, this is where the switch is, and that's everything like this. So it's the same, the layout is the same room, but transposed across this area, it looks like. So that's good to know. Get rid of those symbols now that we know that. So let's start by trying to get everything out of the way, I guess, and see if I can explore the room better. There we go. Will that help me look around a little better in here? So what's the layout like? Oh, there's a button. So we want access to this button in order to open that gate back there, I assume. Or one of the gates, anyway. Anyway, it's probably the first... I want to probably get access to it before anything else, anyway, so... Problem is... Where are the openings? I don't seem to need this central area very much, so I could fill this area in. Let's see. Let's plan out where those blocks are going to be. Can I put them right here? Will it give me access? There's an opening here, so I seem to be able to get in and out. Question is, what happens when I press that button? Is it going to change what gates are open and closed? Because I can see that happening. There's clearly a gate here. It's marked on the map, and it just happens to be closed right now. And I might want to, and so what might happen is this might close, and this one might open when I press the button. So I need to make sure I have an opening for that. Let's see. I wonder if I can put that... Can I make this formation, maybe? No, that traps me still. That's pretty much what I need to avoid getting blocked in here somehow, I think. Question is, can I move them in that formation? Because a potential problem is that some of them are against the walls by default. So that's all back in position. So let's see, can I do this? Well, one of them's against the wall, so that's going to be the one that stays against the wall, so I'll move it... where am I trying to move this? I'm trying to move it right here, aren't I? Let's go back. I went the wrong way about this. Let's go back here and push it forward. Ta-da! That'll match the location. So basically, I need these to be here, here, and here for my current plan. Let's see. So that one's currently in place. And of course there's one that's just stuck in this corner forever, so that's just take it for granted, I guess. So I'm noticing one problem is that I think... I think we'll just see how it plays out, and I'll react to that. But I get the feeling that when I press the... I think I might have to go in and out all the way in one run is the problem here. So I think, like, I set up a plan that'll let me get in and out of the room and press the button, but I think in order to do this I might have to press the button again. Yeah, because I can get in and out, I think, but obviously this thing's in the way, and I'll probably have to press the button to get it out of the way, unfortunately, which means I probably won't be able to get in and out all in one go. So the question is, does the mechanism in this room reset when I press the button? I was right about the gate switching places, but this one doesn't open or close at all. There's no gate here, so I can potentially take advantage of that. And this gate opens, but I can't access the lever until I move that block. And did everything just reset? Looks like everything resets, so you can't... You have to do it all at once. Alright, so let's try this again. I need to plan this out better, because I need a plan where I can get in and out and flip the switch and leave. So first of all, let's see. I can be smart about this, I think. So let's map out my plan getting in and out. So first of all, get in here. I have to be able to set here and here and here. This time the X's don't represent... Last time the X's were where I was putting the blocks. Now they're going to be where the blocks can't go. So, first of all, blocks can't go any of these places, because down here in the bottom left is the switch I need. Top right is another switch I need, and this it can't be here because that's how I walk in and out. This part of the path is absolutely unavoidable. So we're kind of playing Minesweeper here. That means one of the blocks can go here safely. And one of the blocks can go here safely. Those are two locations that are... Two blocks are accounted for there because those are two obvious places the blocks can go. Now I need an in and out path that leaves openings for the rest of the blocks. Let's see here. It might be possible to... Let's see here. I might be able to put a block here, where I'm standing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just move out of the way so I can see properly on the map. There we go. So this is the way I'm going in. I can put two blocks down there potentially. I can take advantage of the fact that this one part of the area never opens and closes. Can't I? And put another block here. Let's see. If I'm correct, none of these locations should have a block in the way, so I can get in and out without it being a problem, I think. Because here's my path, basically. I should be able to go da 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 switch da 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 lever, and then get out. And there's these three. Those are the four block locations. The question is it physically possible to move the blocks there? Because that's also a conundrum here. So right off the bat, we have this one that's on this wall already. You can't push it away from the wall because you can't get behind it. So that one already goes there. So that one's in place. So that's successful. I have to be careful about this because if I push the wrong one, I could get stuck here. Is there another one that's in a place that's easy to access? I can place one here without much trouble. And I can easily go behind it to press this other one too. So let's push this one straight across until it's where I want it down here. I like these block puzzles. They've all been pretty interesting so far, I think. So that's the second block right there. So it's 2 out of 4 in the right spot. So now I just want to push that one straight across the room until it's the opposite corner. I'm trying to be careful here because if I push blocks in the wrong order, I might get stuck because I have to be able to get behind them to push them. That's 3 out of 4 in place. This last one should be easy because it's just right here. I might have finished this puzzle. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Oops, put that in the wrong spot. There we go. So that's the 4 blocks are in the same spots. The question is, does this work in practice? My plan here. Going around here. Oops, my light turned off. Ka-ching. Click. And am I trapped? Is the question. I'm not trapped. I can get out. I can pull the lever. What happens when I pull the lever though? Do things get worse in here? I seem to have it in the clear. Okay, I solved it. Whew. And everything resets, of course, when I leave. So we get a mine key, which is that really specific type of key we saw earlier. Alright, so I'll go ahead and... You know what? I'm not even going to clear that off. I'm happy with my little notes of my puzzle being solved. So I'm just going to leave that stuff on there as a little mark of pride, I guess. So the mine key. Where was that required? I'm trying to remember. I know this little chaos thing right here, right above where I am. Where is it? It's like right over in here, I think. Is that where it is? That's where I found my meteor spell, so that's not it. That long hallway. I don't think that's the long hallway where I did the puzzle from before, the projectile. So the mine key's probably here on the left, because there's no other things I have access to, really. Although there's this center area that I've never even set foot in yet. So that'll be interesting. Either way, definitely quick save now that I've won at that. And we're gonna go find the entrance to the mine cave. Oh, is this where the mine key goes? Oh, it's a pull chain. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna save on that, because I already got the mine key, so I want to explore where this is gonna take us, I think. I think this is more interesting. Ta-da! How many spiders are behind this door? There's one little one. No big ones yet. Hopefully this doesn't close behind me. I don't want to get stuck in here. What are we going to see in this direction? It looks like a big chamber. Oh, there's spiders up here. Oh, there's a chest back there. I could use my lockpick on that. I wonder what's down there. Is that an endless pit, or is that the area I fall in whenever I fall in a hole? Wait, no, it can't be the area I fall in when I fall in a hole, because it's on the same floor. So it's probably just a pit. Although nothing in this game is really an endless pit, is it? It's always like... I keep thinking that's how you cast poison, and it's not true. Here we go, let's try this again. Enjoy your poison, asshole. I'm gonna back off a second into this area where I can easily fight you. Because they decided to conveniently give me a 4x4 room to fight you in. Unfortunately, your friend is coming, and that's gonna cause me some problems. Yep, here comes your friend. Trying to surround me, aren't you? I'm just gonna have to try to DPS you down as fast as possible. There we go. Now I can find the other guy. Fight the other guy normally. Oh, fire! Alright, let's get ready to cast a poison spell on him. To damage him over... Oh, God, almost got stuck. Oh, guys, behind me. Did I just poison myself? Sure as hell didn't poison him, did I? Alright, let's get ready to smack him. Get ready to smack him. Blammo! Aw, you missed. Come on. At least he's poisoned now. I've undone my mistake to some extent. Get out of here. Please don't have another one. I don't see anyone else coming yet. It's always a yet, though. You never really know. When I fought all those spiders in the death cave earlier, I thought that there was no more coming, and then, lo and behold, as soon as I was done fighting, more came. Man, they can move surprisingly fast sometimes. Alright, who's starving? Did someone say there's... Oh! That narrows it down. Clearly, Mr. Orenko is starving, so let's feed him equivalently. And we can level him up, which is good. Let's give him level 5 fire magic. Just go ahead and do that. I need 5 fire and 3 air. I figure fire is my favorite. Casting a quick fireball, or fire blast or whatever is my go-to, basically, so I might as well just make it do as much damage as possible. I'm gonna wait for this guy to approach so I can hit him with a poison immediately. Or he's not gonna approach. Fine, I'll bring the poison to you. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Them rotten, poisonous apples. By the way, exactly the thing I was talking about. I said, when I said, no one's coming for now. Here is an exact case of like, oh look, someone came. Another one showed up. Just like I thought. Now he's on fire and poisoned. It's not a good day to be a spider. It's never a good day to be a spider. Spiders suck. No one likes spiders. Except crazy people. And they're all gonna die soon, because spiders. Attack. You have to be patient. Patience with the spider monster. I do not deal well with spiders. At all, in real life. Video game spiders are kind of dumb and fake, so I don't really get bothered by it that much, but I'm just a massive vagina when it comes to spiders being in the house. Like I won't even kill them by hand, because I don't want to touch them. It makes me uncomfortable. They're just such unsettling looking creatures. What is that over there? It's just some random light? Huh, just glowing stuff. Everything's just kind of illuminated in here. Is that a button? There's hidden buttons in here? What? That's super weird. There's hidden buttons in here. Please don't be a mimic. Okay, cool. Thanks, buddy, for not being a dick about it. I am fighting quite the quantity of secret items, aren't I? Meteor gloves to match my meteor shield. Please give me 18 protection as opposed to 15? Jesus Christ. I'll take them. I have all this heavy armor. I almost need to just make someone else heavy armor so that, like, I don't know, that might be one of my next goals, is to make my man, that'll be a weird move, right? If I make my my DPS character heavy armor too. I just don't know, like at some point, like, it's hard to resist the fact that I just have so much heavy armor available to me. Is there a spider in here? There sure is. I would have liked to fight you in that room you were just standing in, because it's a wide open one. Oh god, I just trapped myself. That's that way. Oh! I'm just gonna go this way for a moment. Don't mind me. Just trying to poison your ass. Come here. Gotta get in a better position for this. There's a quantity of spiders around here, and I'm not altogether really cool with that, to be honest. But at least I got a charged axe. Come on, one-shot him. Oh no, I accidentally left-clicked at the same time, and it unequipped my axe. No. Come on, buddy. Fuck you. Ah. Why you gotta miss like that? Why you got to miss like that, bro? Ooh, critical. Neato. You gonna move, buddy? Okay, taken care of. You don't have to move anymore, it's fine. I took care of the problem myself because you wouldn't get off your ass, you lazy spider. It's a good thing I'm all proactive and shit. So where are we looking at here? So that chest is taken care of, so I don't even need to mark it. Oh, another spider. How are there so many spiders in this place? I'm growing concerned about the quantity of spiders I'm seeing here. At least this is an open area I can fight this one in when it attacks me. What's in this bag? Sausage. Anti-venom. And no one cares about a torch. Oops. I may have just weighed down my human with that sausage. Can you eat? Should we just eat it? Let's just eat it. Fuck it. There. It weighs less because it's inside you is not how life works. Is this spider gonna come after me? Buddy? Here he comes. Oh, that's still not how you cast a poison spell, by the way. I keep doing it wrong. Alright, axe is ready. And it hit him for once! For 230 damage. That's devastating. I'm so okay with that. Still not how you cast a poison spell. I keep I keep starting with fire reflexively, which screws me. I think I've substituted the fire icon with how you start a spell in general, instead of just how you start fire spells. So I just reflexively start with that button part of the screen. There we go, we can start with poison. Might not have enough mana to cast this, though. Also, only needed to cast normal poison. I don't know why I'm trying to cast long-range poison against a guy that's like 1 inch away from me. He's down! Poison was pointless. He survived for 3 more seconds after that. Oh well. This guy's injured and can't use his, man, he can't use his freaking weapon. Still, though, he's not... As a general rule, Lizard Man is basically he's just my alchemist, basically. He doesn't really get a lot done when it comes to fighting in general. Although when he uses that... If he uses that hand cannon against a boss... That might be where that changes. That cannon that he has might be the secret to him finally being devastating in combat for once. But in general, he kind of just sits there and brews potions for me, and that's fine. Yay, a fish! Okay. Is that the end of this dungeon? Just a fish? There's a pit, but I'm afraid to go in it. I'm not sure if I want to figure out what's down there. Let's go on without that. I think I know why they put at the end of the cave they put a fish, and that seems like it's very much a reference to... Oh, out of light. That seems like a reference to The Hobbit, with what's his name? Gollum, aka Smeagol. Well, I don't know if he's identified as Smeagol in that book, but he's identified as Smeagol eventually in Lord of the Rings. But he's a creature that was so infatuated with the ring in that story that he just lived here alone with it and just obsessed over it all day, and that's like all he really did. Wow, even more of that, even more black moss, okay. But he would hang out in the deepest, darkest part of the cave. Oh, a power gem is just sort of out in the open over there. Although it might be hard to get to it. Okay, that goes down somewhere. Recipe, cool. The thing is, he would hang out in the bottom of the cave and eat fish. And so having the deep, dark part of the cave have just one random fish just sitting there kind of seems like a reference to that. Because fish shouldn't be down here. Also, spiders don't eat fish, as far as I know. Recipe, the most powerful potions contain the power of the crystals. Okay, so I figured that out a long time ago, as being what's going on. So I assume I have to increase my alchemy skill, though, before I can use those crystal flowers, of which I do not have a lot. So there's a power gem out there. There's a lot of ledges around here I could potentially fall down. We have an unexplored staircase, which I will mark as such. Because I'd love to check out that staircase, but first I want to check out the part of this floor I haven't set foot on yet. Just to be thorough about this. Is that just a dead end? There's a power crystal down there, but I could throw something across if I wanted to, but I don't see a pressure plate to warrant doing such. Now I'm wondering how many buttons I might have been missing out on because of that button that I found on the wall. Let's go ahead and quick save real quick, after dealing with those spiders and things. And I think I'm going to go explore parts of this floor that I haven't been to yet, and I'll go to the staircase afterwards. Just because as a general rule, I like to finish the floor that I'm on before I go to another one, if I can. There's more down here. That was really weird that there was just a button sort of latched onto the wall like that. Makes me wonder how many buttons I might have missed out on up to this point. We have a energy potion. Okie dokie. And we have some boxes to break. Ooh, a cannonball. 5 cannonballs. We now have 9 cannonballs, which is a lot of cannonballs, and crossbow quarrels. Let's see. I think you're gonna have to become my cannonball carrier because you're not affected by things being too heavy. That seems to be the way to go. Can you carry this too? No, you cannot. The actual cannon itself is too heavy for my guy to carry. But this will be my secret weapon when I encounter a big boss or something. Although I have to pre-plan this stuff because it's not currently equipped properly. It's devastatingly heavy, unfortunately. Ideally, I'd get 3 more athletics there, because then I'd get 15 more kilograms of carrying capacity, which would help because this thing weighs 15 kilograms. So I'd have enough carrying capacity to carry it around properly if I got that upgrade. Although there's other ways to approach this too. Ooh, a crossbow. Hey. That's neat. I've been wondering for a while when I was going to get a crossbow, because I keep getting more crossbow quarrels. Where are they? I have 8 of them. I now have 8 crossbow quarrels to match my... Oops, went on the wrong inventory. I now have 8 crossbow quarrels to match my 9 arrows. Kind of reminding me once again why I might have been better off specializing in ranged attacks instead of in missile weapons instead of guns. So how much damage does this do? It does 6 to 18 versus 11 to 33. So that's noticeably better. So we'll definitely switch to this. Does it have requirements I don't have? Does it have any requirements? No, neither of these have requirements. This one just has a volley ability when you have 5 missile weapon. Well, this is clearly a better weapon, right? What's the difference in damage? Yep, it's like a 50% boost in damage, so I'm definitely switching to my crossbow and quarrel. Although, what's its cooldown? 5.5 seconds, 4 seconds. It's worth the boost in damage. I'll stick to it. I think so. Let's go in and rearrange a bit. My inventory's gotten a little weird. There we go. Put my arrows next to my bow, and my sling next to my rocks. That makes more sense. So I think that's all we're going to find in here. I didn't even notice the crossbow at first when I walked in. It was in a weird little inlet like that. What a weird way of structuring a mine. So that's all explored. All that's left is the 2 hallways I haven't been down yet. So we'll go ahead and do that next. Should I just give up and heal this guy's hand so he can do stuff again? It's just a bummer because it's just kind of a bummer because he doesn't do that much damage in general for most of the time, and healing potions are expensive and scarce, and he's not slowing me down from moving around at the very least. So I can walk through here carefully. Hopefully that doesn't reset because I don't want to do that puzzle again. But I can come through here because I just never did before. Any spiders? No spiders yet. Anything in that stack? Ooh. A full helmet. Have I had one of those before? That's what I'm currently wearing. That's the 12 protection. Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave that there. I don't need that. No one else really wears heavy armor. And I get the feeling that I'll find either a crystal or meteor helmet soon enough anyway. So, this thing is activated. And it requires a gold key, it looks like, in order to open. It gives me, 30 it gives me 30 pellets and 2 cannonballs at least, if not even more. So this is a stash of, let's see. Mark this as a gold key required for firearm ammo stash. So that's fully, so we're done exploring this direction. But if I want to get a whole bunch of stuff for my lizard man that I'm currently slagging off all the time, that'll be where to go. But I need to get a golden key. So the question is, do I get a golden key in this dungeon? And also the question is, do I want to use the golden key in this dungeon if I find it, or do I want to go back to the stash and use it on one of those things? I mean, was it called the stash or the cache? I don't remember. It's in the Forgotten River, those secret doors. It's the place where I found my magical orb that glows. And it might be cool to open another one of those, but they also might be objects that are outdated and not that useful, so I don't know. My memory's not great for all the really specific details about that stuff. Is this a dead end down here? Oh, it's a ladder. To the next floor down. I will hold off on going down there for now. Ooh, healing crystal. That's good to have. Up until now, I haven't had access to any sort of healing crystal in this dungeon, which has been a drag because the dungeon pretty much told me I couldn't leave, because that one time I tried to leave, it locked me out. But now, if I can figure out how to get there, I can get a healing crystal that'll let me recover anything. Ooh, ammo. Goody, goody, goody. That's exactly what I was hoping to find. What are we going to see around here? I'm expecting spiders. Or anything. Do these walls ever have secret buttons on them? I don't know. I haven't noticed one yet, but I also am not used to this particular texture, so I don't know how to look for them. Up there on that ledge to the left, we have another green crystal. So far, every time I find a green crystal, I'm never able to access them. It seems to universally be like, oh yeah, it's always a green crystal when I can't get there. Which makes me kind of think that green crystals might be a thing that is specifically likely to be that way. Like maybe at some point in the campaign I get a specific item or ability that suddenly lets me access every location where I've seen a green crystal. I don't know. So, did I have any way to get around? It seemed to kind of just be a circle. There's clearly a platform over there. So, I guess the next step would be to look for secret buttons. Oh, button. Button, who's got the button? Oh!